This is the story of a very courageous woman. She went through many problems and sufferings because she never gave up on her faith. Even when her eyes were gouged out, she didn't lose heart. Now she is known as the protector of people with eye problems. If you ask for her help, you can find healing. I believe you already guessed who we are talking about. Yes, it's her, Saint Lucy. Today we will explore 10 curiosities about her. 10 Origins and Education of Saint Lucy. Saint Lucy, born in the year 280 in the Italian city of Syracuse, was a prominent figure who played a significant role in the context of early Christianity. Her birth took place during a period when Christians faced persecution from the Roman Empire, making her life journey even more remarkable. Saint Lucy belonged to a noble Christian family, possibly exposing her to an environment where faith played a central role in their lives. However, her childhood was marked by a significant loss, as her father passed away when she was still a child. After her father's death, Saint Lucy was entrusted to Christian education by her mother. This period of her life was crucial for the development of her faith and the formation of her moral principles. The religious education she received laid the foundation for her future devotion and contributions to the Christian community. 9. Religious conviction of Saint Lucy. From a young age, Saint Lucy demonstrated a remarkable and deep Christian conviction that permeated all aspects of her life. Her firm and unwavering faith was a striking characteristic that shaped her choices and actions throughout her journey. The most notable aspect of her religious conviction was her consecration to Jesus Christ. Saint Lucy chose to dedicate herself in a special way to her faith, taking a vow of chastity and consecrating her virginity to Christ. This act symbolizes not only her devotion to her faith but also her willingness to sacrifice personal aspects for the sake of her spirituality. By secretly consecrating herself to Jesus Christ, Saint Lucy demonstrated a devotion that went beyond the conventional practices of the time. 8. Conflict with the mother. Saint Lucy's life was marked by a significant conflict with her mother, who had different desires for her daughter's future. Despite the consecration and vow of virginity that Saint Lucy made to Jesus Christ, her mother wished for her to follow the traditional path of marriage. The conflict between mother and daughter became evident when Saint Lucy's mother, likely concerned about the social and familial expectations of the time, had chosen a suitor for her daughter to marry. However, Saint Lucy, committed to her devotion to Christ and her choice of consecration, found herself in a delicate position. In an effort to avoid disappointing her mother and, at the same time, remain true to her religious principles, Saint Lucy requested time to consider marriage. This request can be interpreted as a gesture of compassion and respect for her mother's wishes, even though they diverged from her own convictions. 7. Miracle in the pilgrimage. Saint Lucy's life is marked by a notable episode involving a miracle during her pilgrimage to the tomb of Saint Agatha. This event played a crucial role in her spiritual journey and in confirming her devotion to Jesus Christ. During the pilgrimage, Saint Lucy was seeking healing for her mother, who was possibly facing some form of illness or affliction. During this period of search and spiritual fervor, Saint Lucy experienced a vision of Saint Agatha herself. In this vision, Saint Agatha assured Saint Lucy that her mother would be healed, providing a moment of comfort and divine certainty. This visionary encounter was interpreted as a miracle, a supernatural event confirming divine intervention in Saint Lucy's life. Saint Agatha's promise of healing strengthened Saint Lucy's faith and further solidified her Christian devotion. After the miracle, Saint Lucy made significant decisions in her life. She publicly announced her consecration to Jesus Christ, reaffirming her spiritual commitment and expressing gratitude for divine intervention. Additionally, Saint Lucy decided to donate her possessions to the needy, revealing an act of generosity and material detachment as an expression of her faith. 6. Conviction and miracles. After being denounced by the suitor chosen by her mother, Saint Lucy was brought to trial. The outcome of this trial was the condemnation of the saint to a singular punishment, to be sent to a brothel. This decision represented a direct violation of her consecration to Jesus Christ and an attempt to force her to abandon her vows of virginity. However, a miracle occurred at this crucial moment. Miraculously, Saint Lucy's body became so heavy that the executioners could not move her to carry out the sentence. This supernatural event is interpreted as divine intervention to protect Saint Lucy's spiritual integrity. The inexplicable weight that took hold of St. Lucy's body not only prevented her transfer to the brothel but also served as a visible testimony to the divine power in her life. This miracle reinforced St. Lucy's conviction and the certainty that her fidelity to God would be preserved even in the face of adversity. 5. Sacrifice of the eyes. Faced with St. Lucy's refusal to convert to paganism, she endured an extreme punishment. As a form of punishment for her steadfastness in the Christian faith, her eyes were gouged out. The account continues with a miraculous element. After the sacrifice, St. Lucy's eyes were miraculously restored, and not only did they regain their vision, but they also became more beautiful than before. 4. Martyrdom and Burial. After resisting all attempts to persuade her to renounce her Christian faith, St. Lucy was martyred and beheaded on December 13, 304. Following her execution, St. Lucy's body was collected by the faithful and buried in the catacombs of the city. The catacombs, ancient underground necropolises, were burial sites used by early Christians, especially during periods of persecution when discreet and respectful burial of martyrs was crucial. The liturgical feast of St. Lucy, celebrated on December 13, commemorates the martyrdom of the saint and highlights her significance as an example of unwavering faith in the face of persecution. The legacy of St. Lucy endures as a symbol of courage and dedication to Christian principles, continuing to inspire generations of believers around the world. 3. Official recognition. The official recognition of the story of St. Lucy as a martyr occurred in 1894. At this time, the Catholic Church, after careful historical and theological investigation, confirmed and formalized St. Lucy's status as a martyr and saint. This recognition involved the evaluation of historical sources, oral traditions, and possible contemporary accounts that corroborated the events associated with the life, suffering, and death of St. Lucy. The process of official recognition of saints by the Catholic Church, known as canonization, is a meticulous procedure that requires substantial evidence of Christian virtue, divine intercession, and, in the case of martyrs, confirmation that the person died in defense of the faith. The official confirmation of St. Lucy's martyrdom in 1894 by Pope Gregory Magno brought a new level of recognition and veneration to her figure within the Catholic tradition. Canonization not only legitimizes devotion to a saint but also incorporates the saint's figure into the liturgical calendar of the Catholic Church, designating a specific day to celebrate and remember the saint. Thus, the official recognition of St. Lucy as a martyr solidified her position as a sacred figure in the Christian tradition and contributed to the expansion of her devotion over the years. 2. Veneration as the protector of eyes. St. Lucy gained prominence as the holy protector of eyes, a designation that became central in her veneration and devotion over the centuries. The association of St. Lucy with ocular protection largely originates from her own martyrdom story, which includes the sacrifice of her eyes. The iconographic representation of St. Lucy often depicts her holding a pair of eyes or a plate with eyes, symbolizing her role as a protector of vision. The worship of St. Lucy, especially in liturgical ceremonies on December 13th, the day dedicated to her memory, includes specific prayers to invoke her intercession in matters related to the eyes. 1. Body in the Cathedral of Venice. The partially incorrupt body of St. Lucy is a revered treasure that rests in the Cathedral of Venice. The partial preservation of the saint's body is considered an extraordinary phenomenon and adds an additional dimension to her veneration. The Cathedral of Venice, known as the Church of Saints Jeremiah and Lucy, houses the body of St. Lucy in a prominent location. The faithful and visitors have the opportunity to venerate and pay tribute to the saint in this sacred place. We are inspired by her extraordinary courage and unwavering devotion to her faith, even in the face of the cruelest adversities. Her determination to keep her faith intact, even after the sacrifice of her own eyes, reminds us of the importance of standing firm in our principles, even when we face seemingly insurmountable challenges. Furthermore, her role as the protector of the eyes teaches us about the importance of hope and the pursuit of healing, even in the darkest moments of our lives. May the story of St. Lucy inspire us to persevere in the search for truth, justice, and faith, regardless of the obstacles we may encounter along the way. May we always find strength and comfort in her story and her intercession. Thank you for joining us until this point. Don't forget to leave in the comments which saint's story you would like to see here. A big hug, and until the next video.